All right. Yeah. This is a PayPal from David, back with Focus, but because I was thinking, I swear we've done this one, but we haven't. We've done both of them, but separate. Like, not this performance either. We've done Sylvia and we've done Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus was the first one, I think, because I didn't know whether the name was Hocus Pocus and or vice versa. But yeah, this guitar player too, hands down, is on my favorite guitar player list. And I think, to be fair, at first you kind of, with this band, you more notice the singer because it's so weird and unusual, and it's funny, like. But as we've done more and more, the guitar player for me is just the shit. But yeah, anyway, um, Focus, Sylvia, and Hocus Pocus on the old grey whistle test. This might get blocked. It's the BBC, but yeah, let's go.
We'd like to wish you, we'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas. And also a Happy New Year. A Merry Christmas. And also a Happy New Year.
Mental. He's too good at that. I know people don't like it, but then people don't like Zappa, and I think a lot of it is based on that you kind of get the feeling that they're already not taking it seriously. But yeah, he's actually really, really good at that. Like really good, and how he was doing the kind of effect that was being created between when he was doing the organ, but it must have been like crazy low because it was like you could just about hear the notes he was doing, but the way that was interacting with the little jabs of the voice, like he's because in the like slower ones, it becomes more like his voice becomes more like atmospheric when it's slowed down and um but yeah, there's so many things in this. This is actually way ahead of its time. Not like I mean, like there's a bit that kind of sounds a bit like Britpop, which is what 20 something years before Britpop even come around. But the way that the chords kind of fall in the first bit, um, yeah, it had like a Britpop kind of Brit Britpop type of bounce to it. Um, But then there was like the next bit. It was almost like punk, but it was kind of a. It wasn't real, but it had that vibe, and you think that's two kind of scenes that I suppose '72 punk was kind of, but I don't think it was world known at that point. What's the Sex Pistols album '74? New York Dolls. You had the Saints was '72, and I suppose. But anyway, yeah, and that riff he does. First off, as well, the guitar player, the actual rhythm of the chopping the thing, that's insanely hard to do. That's insanely hard to do, and to go because he was doing it so quick, it was like he was gonna loot. Like it was so he was pushing the 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 strumming in that point to the point where you think he's gonna lose it, but he does land it. Again, it is like watching a gymnast do somersaults, and you think they're definitely gonna break their neck, and then they land it. But um, yeah. But then the actual riff itself, that's such a, I guess it's kind of classic because that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, I don't know, I guess it's kind of classical. I'm on about the first after he done the guitar choppy bit and he went into that kind of long form riff. I guess it's kind of classical, but it just with the band behind him, it just gives a whole different vibe to that style of playing that it doesn't even really. But I'm only assuming because, like I say, you couldn't really pick out what, yeah, necessarily genre that really come from. But my guess would it kind of had felt more classical, like more classical notes as well. But yeah, just mental, just mental. The '70s is just a bunch of beautiful weirdos, really. They're all like it. They were all at it back then. Like it was such a kind of freer, freer time. I suppose in one aspect and not in others, but yeah, definitely artistically. But yeah, anyway, that's the reaction. Sweet.